Hi everyone. Today I want to discuss a popular tool used in DevOps called Docker. Now when I first started reading up on Docker, it wasn't entirely clear to me at first what it was and why it was useful in a DevOps context. So today I wanted to provide a quick and easy explanation to help you understand what Docker is and what benefits it provides. But first, let's go to the kitchen so I can provide you with an analogy I think might help. So here's an analogy. Let's say you have a pancake recipe and you want to make it at your friend's house. It doesn't make sense for you to bring your entire kitchen over to your friend's house just to cook it. Instead, what we want to do is bring only the ingredients we need to make the pancakes. In order to do this, we're going to need to put each of our ingredients inside the container. So we're going to take our butter, put it in the container, we're going to take our egg, and we're going to take our pancake mix. Put it in the container. And now what we're going to do is provide a recipe or a set of instructions on how to prepare and cook the pancakes. So let's take that analogy and apply it to a software application. Let's say that we wanted to build and run our software application on our friend's computer. Well, it's not necessary for us to bring our entire computer over to our friend's house and copy and then install everything from our machine to theirs. Instead, what we can do is use Docker, and specifically what is called a Docker file, or a set of instructions describing what dependencies or libraries we need in order to run our application. You can think of this as the recipe. And then we can take those instructions and run them in an isolated process that we call a container. So now let's go over some key terms relating to Docker. A Docker file is a set of instructions or steps required to build an application image. We can think of this as our recipe. A Docker image is the result of building our Docker file's instructions. We can think of this as taking all the ingredients on our Docker file and mixing those up into a bowl. A Docker container is the resulting process from starting or running that Docker image. It is an isolated process that runs on our host machine. So now let's talk about some benefits of running applications in containers using Docker. There's a number of benefits. The first is portability. Once you've tested your containerized application, you can deploy it to any other system where Docker is running, and you can be sure that your application is going to perform exactly as it did when you tested it. The second benefit is performance. Although virtual machines are an alternative to containers, the fact that containers do not contain an operating system, whereas virtual machines do, means that the containers have a much smaller footprint than virtual machines, they're faster to create, and quicker to start. The third benefit is agility. The portability and performance benefits offered by containers can help make your development process more agile and responsive. Enhancing continuous integration and delivery processes to take advantage of containers makes it easier for you to deliver the right software at the right time. The fourth benefit is isolation. A Docker container that contains one of your applications also includes the relevant versions of any supporting software that your application requires. If other Docker containers contain applications that require different versions of the same supporting software, that isn't a problem because the different Docker containers are totally independent of one another. This also means that as you move through various stages of your development lifecycle, you can have total confidence that an image that you create during development will perform exactly the same as it moves through your testing and potentially to your users. The fifth and final benefit to Docker is the scalability. So you can create new containers if demand for your applications requires them. When using multiple containers, you can take advantage of a range of container management options. Alright, so hopefully now you have a better understanding of what Docker is and what benefits it provides. If you guys found this video useful, please feel free to like and subscribe. Additionally, feel free to comment below with any topic ideas that you guys have that you want to see discussed on the channel. Really, I just made this channel as a resource to help you guys out, anyone that's trying to break into the industry. So any software engineering related topics or DevOps related topics or industry related topics, anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free to comment it below and I'll try to make a video about that in the future. I do plan on expanding upon this Docker material with actual in-depth tutorials where I'll walk you through the process of building a Docker image, writing a Docker file, etc. So until next time, I appreciate you guys watching and I'll see you soon.